and origin. Slotes, who's the so-called Jewish archaeologist, is certain after much research that the language Hannibal spoke and in which he directed his troops was Hebrew. Then he goes on to say, the evidence that the Carthaginians possessed a high priesthood and their ceremonies and sacrifices were similar to the rituals found in the book of Leviticus. According to some inscriptions there in Carthage, the Hebrew tribes of Asher and Zebulun were in Carthage from the foundation of the city. At the ruins of Carthage were excavated many inscriptions containing many Hebrew names such as Joab, Joas, and Joel. The city of Tunis, which that's in North Africa, is said to be neither Arab nor European. Tunis is a Jewish city. Nowhere else does a Jew feel at home as does in Tunis. Sloat says so beautifully, and indeed Tunis, the interior of Hebrew Carthage, is...
It's ironic. There was this woman I was doing the delivery for years ago, and she's from the Middle East, and she was trying to figure out where I'm from. She said, are you from Ethiopia? Are you from this? Then she said, Tunis. You know?
Tunis.
Yep, she said Tunis.
That's up there in North Africa. Barbary's up there. Tunis is up there. Barbary's there. Tunis is there. So we was always there. This is before AD. We were there. This is BC. We were there in BC. It says, Tunis, the inheritor of Hebrew Carthage, is the eternal city of the Jews. For like the phoenix, the Jews have risen again and again out of the ashes of their destruction. After the sacking of Carthage, the Jews were found again in Carthage under Roman domination after the Byzantine persecutions. They fled into the desert. And even under the persecution of the Arabs, the Jews somehow managed to survive catastrophe after catastrophe.
Just like we're doing today.
That's just one pop right there.
And we just like babies, kids, man. Yep. Give me Revelation 20 and start from the top.
Revelations chapter 20, verse 1. And I saw an angel come down from heaven, having the key of the bottomless pit and a great chain in his hand. And he laid hold on the dragon, that old serpent, which is the devil and Satan. And
that's talking about the so-called white man. All right, when he the last time he was in power. Well, when John was writing this is when the white man was in power. But he saw the white man go down. All right, and we had ruled for like I said 1,000 years, and there was a point where we had lost a rulership, and the white man came back up. Hence the word Renaissance. Hence the word iconoclasm or iconoclasm.
It says, and bound him 1,000 years, and cast him into the bottomless pit.
Let me say this. Constantine the Great, also known as Constantine the First, he came into power in 325 A.D. when he sat on the throne, and really the last stronghold was taken down, which was Constantinople, which is now called Istanbul, Turkey. Why was it called Istanbul, Turkey? Because the Turkish took it over. All right, and that was when we were taken down. That was around the late 1300s into the 1400s, and it was the same time when the last stronghold of Spain was taken down. I said that before. Okay, so we ruled for about 1,000 years, and then we were taken down, proving that the Most High controls who's on top, and that's in Daniel 2. Daniel 2? Who's on top and who's on the bottom?
It says, and casted him into the bottomless pit, and shut him up, and set a seal upon him, that he should deceive the nations no more.
There was a point where Esau wasn't running shit, man. He was just locked down. And them chains were spiritual chains.
It says that he should deceive the nations no more, till the 1,000 years should be fulfilled.
1,000 years were fulfilled in the mid to late 1400s. And it was Christopher Columbus that embarked upon a new world. Don't worry about that. That went to the new world, and that's what they call it, as opposed to the old world. Europe is considered like there's certain dishes that are called old. This is an old world dish, or this is from old world tradition. And then you have new world dishes. All right.
And after that, he must be loosed a little season. And I saw thrones.
Right, and I'm sorry, that's all we need. That little season is 500 years, about 500 years. Because he came out a few years shy of 1500, now it's 2000. So that's a little bit more than 500 some odd years. So this man's time is up.
Yep.
But he's going down slowly, man. He's going down little by little.
Yeah.
Like when the Canaanites went down, they went down little by little.
It says, this is Daniel 4:17. This matter is by the decree of the watchers, and the demand by the word of the holy ones, to the intent that the living may know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men, and giveth it to whomsoever he will, and setteth up over it the basest of men.
Yeah, that's why a so-called white man is ruling. He's the basis of men. Look, he's passing laws where homosexuality is just all out in the open. Okay, you can adopt your children, take your kids away. This is the basis kingdom that ever existed, man. America who rules the so-called white man. So, making women over men. So the Most High got this devil set up. But like Elder Tahar said, he's going down. It's shit to us. It don't seem like fast enough. But in the Most High's time, it's just right. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it says he should be loose a little season. So we're in that little season now.
Yeah.
Right? Again, the chain is about to be slapped back on the devil, literally. And that's the book of Psalms, the 149th chapter, beginning at the 5th verse. And the elites are going to be the first ones those chains are going to be slapped on. There's even the scripture in the book of Isaiah 24, I think it is. It says they're going to be thrown into a pit.
24:18, get that.
Yeah. Now, those of you in the Black Conscious Movement.
Somebody started 10.
Yeah, Isaiah 24:10. Those of you in the Black Conscious Movement, you have no conception of that. You don't even realize that the top banking elite that rule the society, according to the Bible, they're going to be thrown into a pit when they're brought into slavery. And you're talking about the Bible is a white man's book. You don't know the Bible, man. That's why you should be quiet.
They don't know shit. They're just babbling fools,
just
man.
Babbling fools. Led by babbling
Especially
fools.
this guy, Dr. Ali
Muhammad.
Muhammad, man. This guy's full. He's full of himself, man. And you don't know how stupid he sounds, man.
Yeah.
You just reading them books and what you call it, regurgitating that shit that you read, man. You know?
Yeah.
This is Deuteronomy 7:22, right? It says 22. It says, and the Lord thy power, Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, will put out those nations before thee by little and little. Thou mayest not consume them at once, lest the beasts of the field increase upon thee. So that happened to the Canaanites, man. So now it's happening to this devil, Esau, the Edomites. He was being taken down little by little.
Yeah.
Just like Pharaoh, too. And the Most High did the same thing with Pharaoh, going back during Egypt. He sent plagues on him, which that was just, the Most High was just breaking down Egypt's infrastructure, you could say. Because he cursed their water, he cursed everything, the land. Then the Most High just laid the boom on them and just smoked the firstborn of all Egypt that didn't have the blood on their doorposts.
Hey, well, to back you up, we just read it earlier. The 25 signs of America's declining, America's falling. That's the so-called white man being taken down little by little. Is not America the cradle or one of the cradle of his society? Didn't he boast in America how he set America up? You know, he had that thing, Manifest Destiny. They built up America as being the shining crown of glory. Well, America's going down, man. That's indicative of the so-called white man going down. You got the scripture in Isaiah?
And also, that shows the Most High's power. That's why he does it that way.
That's right.
All right.
You ain't seen nothing yet. America's going to go out. The word America means bitter. That's something you black, conscious, unconscious morons don't know.
Negroes.
The word America means bitter, and that's how America's going out. It's going out bitterly. The end result is going to be those nuclear missiles. And they're going to have their way with this place, man. Go ahead, brother.
Isaiah chapter 24, verse 10. The city of confusion is broken down.
That's America. Like I said earlier, didn't we read an article? 25 signs that America's declining. It's broken down. Look at your roads. All right. Hey, one of the things that made the Roman Empire great was not the roads.
Yeah.
There was a saying, all roads lead to Rome.
Yep.
Now, as soon as the roads started become dilapidated, so went the old ancient Roman Empire.